What's going on? We're going to talk about driving in the neighborhood. If you don't know, I'm a state certified instructor. This content is for 2023 beginning drivers. What I'm doing is looking over my shoulder. Even though I do have a backup camera, you can't always trust cameras. We've had about 12 inches of snow, so it's very cold out here. Notice I'm backing up really small and I'm looking around and I'm double checking my camera. Now I'm going to put it in drive. There's a vehicle coming, so I want to get over to the right and not panic. We want to share the roadway. Windshield here is about minus 15. So they kind of swerved over a little bit. I'll wave, be friendly, wave back. I'm at about 1/4 of a tank. That's the slowest you want to get. Because if you run into a traffic jam, get stranded, you will definitely freeze in your car. My battery voltage is 15.2. That's a little high. The last 24 hours, I just started the car and it took about 4 or 5 cranks. Normally the vehicle doesn't do that. So I stopped, I look left. You can see that snow blowing. I look right, left, and then I turn hand over hand into the turn. They've done a little plowing out here, but we still have a lot of blowing snow and there have been some accidents on the interstate. So I'm just taking my time and I'm gonna make a left turn. So my blinker's on and I turn slowly. The car is spinning a little bit, you can kind of tell. This car is a front wheel drive unit. I believe it's a 2022 Trailblazer. So I'm staying in the middle and I'm spacing myself because you can tell they really haven't got to plow this side of the community yet. So I'm just taking my time. Kind of guiding the car. Almost swerved into that car. But I'm staying in the middle right. I don't want to drift to the right or left because I could get stuck. So we want to definitely keep an eye on that battery voltage. That's definitely it's definitely concerning me a little bit. It might be within range, it might not. So I'm going to be making a right turn. So I'm going to start squeezing my brake and I'm going to have a complete stop. And then I want to look to the left. If I can't see, you have to inch forward. So you see me inching forward. And then I'm going to move this battery voltage. We have about 150 miles of range. You can see the air pressure in the tires. Okay. And then I gently ease into the accelerator. If I hit it really hard, I'm going to spin. And then I turn out slowly. And we're going to be making a left. So you see me looking. This is what you need to do. If you're new, I'm an instructor. I teach driver's education to adults, teens, and private lessons. So I'm turning really slow. And I can tell this is definitely slick. I turn out really slow. So I'm trying to find some tire marks or grooves to get into. And then I come up to the edge. And then you have this regulatory sign, which is a stop sign. Regulatory signs regulate you, tell you what you can and cannot do. So I have to stop. And then I go up when it's my turn and I look and check traffic. I'm gonna go ahead and make a right. So I'm waiting for the first lane to be open. Keep your turn as short as possible. There's a gap, but I'm gonna be really mindful because it's slick out here. And then I turn out slow. I think this vehicle has a 10-speed transmission. It's really very peppy, torquey. So if you hit the gas too hard, you're gonna spin out of control. And then I merge in properly. And I'm squeezing the brake really easy, not hitting it hard at all. Now, I can turn on red, but I wanna come up, it's called showing the car. I'm gonna look to the left. And then I make my turn in the nearest lane, keeping it short. And you can hear this car. Listen, this car goes. I'm gonna get over one lane to the left, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. This particular brand tires, I'm not bashing the tires, I just don't feel like I have the traction that I want. So whenever you're driving, you want to make sure you feel connected to the road. That's the word I want to use. So, you know, I'm a little bit on the cautious side. It is very cold out here, and I don't feel like being stranded or getting into the ditch. I'm going to get over to the left lane and merge in. This is a protected left turn. I got the blinking yellow arrow, so I'm going down really easy. There's our snow plow. And waiting. And then it's like a little half turn. If I overturn, I'm gonna be in the ditch. And there's definitely black ice here, so I'm gonna go down really easy. I'm at about 26. And I'm taking my time. And I'm just feeding that throttle really easy. If you hit it too hard, you're gonna be in the ditch, and that's not good for anyone. Just taking my time, being really easy. And now I signal my intention, and I build up speed, and I get out. So I'm gonna cruise about 60, 65, relax, hold my wheel. The steering wheel is a little bit off-centered. I did have a little bump with the curb, and I'll talk about that later, but we're all human. So I'm gonna get off at this exit, right about 300, 500 feet. I'm gonna turn on my blinker. I get in early. And then I'm just lifting my foot. You can see that Dodge Ram behind me with those big mirrors. Man, that is so obnoxious. But I'm trying to stay on the dry part because this could be really slick. And I wanna have traction to the inside. And I want you to listen to this. You can hear how cold it is, and it's no joke. So I'm barely on the throttle, looking up at the light, it's red. I'm not accelerating, nor am I hitting the brake really hard. I like these blinkers because you can definitely hear them, and I'm squeezing really easy, assuming that it's ice and snow. There's that Ram.